This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Jordan Knodler is in the glow, and I think it's clear why we're talking about him. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a couple of moments ago.
Yeah, and what else can you say about his performance on the mound last year? He was just absolutely dominating, keeping hitters baffled, and just about every time he went out there, he was awesome. And he meant so much to his team as well. You know, I don't think they would have had the season they did without him. And when you can say that about a single player in a team sport like baseball, well, then you know you're talking about a very special player.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He's got a great matchup in this game facing a left-handed pitcher. His batting average against southpaws is way up over 350, so the numbers don't lie. He feasts on guys like this.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Xander Bogaerts heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 2.
No one out now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7-0-7.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Number 65 will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ashy's got to get rid of it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
One of the fastest guys on the field is Delino DeShields. Now, I played with his old man back in L.A. He's a terror on the base paths, and That speed translates well on defense. Originally, he was drafted as a second baseman, but he's shown that he can virtually play
Hey, get
any
ahead.
position
Stay ahead
on
right
the
here.
field.
Mookie Betts will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look
Counts
at ball
1-0.
1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Runs
Oh, that's
outside,
outside.
so it goes to 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Boy, he just threw
Ready to
that
count 2-2.
fastball by him.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Tribe coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Hey, nobody away.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level and he just can't help himself.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Blake Swihart will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home.
Come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, we got
Hit
one out
hard
here.
to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 40,
Pablo Sandoval into the box here in the top of the second,
two
looking to
down
keep
here.
this inning going.
Come on, fellas. Let's
And
go.
a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Brock Holt will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's
Get ahead.
all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, nobody.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far.
Hey, what away?
Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Number 40 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Standing
go,
in
boys.
now, Vaughn Lawrence. Now a
Ball
check
right
swing,
there.
but he holds up in time. Ball
Ball
1.
one, no strike.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a
1 ball,
miss
2
as he
strikes,
ran
Miguel.
that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Xander Bogaerts is ready here
Come
as
on,
we
guys.
begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey, nobody
The
away.
first pitch sinker is over for
0-1's
strike
the
1.
count.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but
Cut
that
it,
ball
cut
had
it, hold
eyes,
on
and the
to it,
leadoff
hold
man's
on
on
to it.
base to start the inning.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Hey, we got no outs.
Into the box now, number 65. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1.
Hey, let's roll a 2 right here. Roll a 2.
0-1, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause and the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Mookie Betts
Yeah,
is
one
into
away.
the box.
One away.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Lays
that's a
off
ball.
1-0.
Yeah, and
Counts
coming
1-0.
right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your
Hey, let's
fastball
roll
to
it
hit.
two, huh? He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail things here 2-0. Hanley Ramirez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy
Here we
get
go,
on base
guys.
so they
Let's
can
go.
get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them
No
right
outs here,
back
huh?
in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing
Straight
and
up,
a
straight
high
up.
pop-up. Drifting toward the third base
got it, I
dugout.
got it.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Blake Swihart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
One out.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1
Here we
error
go,
on
here
the
we go.
Boston line score. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, as you can see here, he's been on a tear the first 2 months of the season, leading the entire American League in that category.
Hey,
He's
2
really been a
outs.
difference
Plays at
maker on the
1.
mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
We got 2 down.
Pablo Sandoval stands in as he looks at a
0-1.
called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Brock Holt will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here.
Here we go,
the
guys.
first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Nobody away.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, number 40.
Here we go now. Let's go.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. For that man right there,
we got one out
you need
here.
look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Come on now, get us a 2-ball right here.
Vaughn Lawrence stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker
Hey,
that he
one
rolled
away,
over
one
last
away.
time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
He's going, he's
Runner
going.
goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Number 65 will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been
Go
great
right now,
pitching,
fellas, right
great
now.
defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Hey, we got no outs here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Mookie Betts
Roll it up
will
right
step
here.
in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
On his way to pitch number 75.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
One ball, one
One
strike.
thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Runners on.
Yep.
Tap fouled at home plate.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get him yourself right here.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Long throw to third.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Kyle Crockett will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Kyle Crockett.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 2-0. Good night from Cleveland.
17 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,300.